Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I look really blotchy and red on the camera because I completely fucked up the settings today. So I've got the rosiest cheeks that you have ever seen. But I was like, it's too late to fix this. Welcome back to Nordmark. It's session 14. We're 4 sessions in to the Queen of Nordmark, which is the milestone quest. They are almost home, and by almost I mean 100 miles away. But yeah, who would like some inspiration today? No one.
All right. We didn't really do a whole lot last session. We chopped down a tree, smashed some potions, met a caravan, failed to rob a caravan. Well, one of us did, imp. And now we're guarding said caravan because they immediately got attacked by a couple of lesbian wood elves who we pretty much killed one of them and then sent the other one packing. So there we got friends and enemies, as you do.
That's right, and you absolutely left out the bit where you chopped down a tree and destroyed all the potions inside the bag that you were trying to get.
That was the first thing I said.
You mentioned it.
Never mind, I fell asleep.
Also, the tree deserved it.
I mean,
you robbing me of things already, Nick.
It's habit now. I can't stop. It's addictive.
we didn't destroy all the potions.
Yeah. Actually, we've still got that one, right? The one you sucked up in your syringe.
You got one syringe of healing potion. Very good. Mark down inspiration, Ben. Thank you.
I already had it because I did the AAR thingy.
Ben has been robbed again. One thing that is raw with inspiration, when you get inspiration, you can give it to someone else if you've already got it.
Does anybody not have inspiration?
Sucks to be all of you lot.
Vintage?
Vintage doesn't
Nick,
have
I give
inspiration. Oh, thank you. I'm going to roll with advantage on an attempt to kill you.
No.
You're not allowed to use it against me. Ever.
All right. I promise not to. It'll be 100%
You can use it
fair.
on a parry.
Oh, I'm looking at this guy's camera's awful. I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, it's bad. I'm gonna see if I can
You look like a punch and Judy doll.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh, that's even redder. Let's go like, that's a bit better. Can I hue shift it back to being a normal color? That's.
I mean, the question is, what have you been doing to make it necessary for you to have your camera like that in the first place?
I have to retweak my camera settings every single stream because the light situation changes, so the green screen doesn't work half the time. So that's why it changes every time.
I don't know. I think the eagle look suits you, Nick.
Thank you. I'm joined with the magnificent bisected Brioche. Say hi, Brie. Don't. This isn't Dartown.
Greetings.
Thank you.
You may recall from Dartan that I actually have never used the hybrid joke because I always subverted the expectations.
Literally
Hybrid.
the first Dartown stream you did it. Then we
I had to
have
establish the pattern.
Ben Newman.
Hello.
Then we have Emphas Prank. I'm pointing, but it's off the screen.
Hi,
There we go.
it's me.
And then we
the
have
lawyer for your urine.
Okay, I didn't expect that. And then we've got Super Talia DX.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is that why you did this?
Yes.
I thought I'd gotten away with it. I really did think I'd gotten away with it. Right, the Imp Wranglers. You're out of tokens. It's time for nightfall.
I hope it doesn't get hurt as it falls.
It might. There might be some damage involved.
What was the knight's name? Horatio?
Yes, Sir Horatio.
Or Caesar.
It's time for sleepy by times. So who's keeping watch along with the guards, and who's going to sleep tonight?
I'll take watch.
Yeah.
Okay, you're both keeping watch. Hayes, you can't keep watch for some reason. What was the reason?
It's sleepy by time.
Oh.
Not both of us, by the way, just the one in. We spoke at the same time.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take a watch if not. I'll take up another watch if there's one left.
Yeah. Imp, you're gonna have to take a later watch because you're unconscious for like 3 hours. But
Why?
weren't you knocked unconscious end of last session, or am I imagining that? When you got to
someone
0
really
hit
whacked
points?
Oh, no, yes, I did. One of the elves got me, didn't they?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Only a little bit.
So let's take orders. Let's take orders then. Who's up first? Who's on first base?
Hayes is getting to first base.
Okay, Hayes is going to spend the evening getting to first base. Right.
Oh no.
Who's taking first watch?
Hayes.
Hayes is taking first watch. Right. Who's on second watch?
A one in?
The one is on second watch. Who's on third watch?
That's probably a good one for Imp because Aegis likes taking the last watch.
Okay. Can then
Sure.
do Imp and then Aegis. That sounds great to me. So as you're taking the first watch, Hayes, the merchant who's with you, Bertrand, comes over and sits next to you and says, "Oh, I've never been one for early nights, me." And he's holding 2 bottles of wine, and he passes one to you. And says, "There, it'll make the hours go a bit faster."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to thank you for the work you did back there and for being honest earlier when I accused you of stealing from us. I'm sorry about that, by the way.
Oh, don't worry about it. I understand. Although it would have been nice if I managed to get the scanner working.
It's quite a marvellous piece of technology. I know I offered before, but the offer's still on the table if you want to sell it.
Oh, well, thanks, but it's kind of a group project, so I can't exactly go selling it.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I was wondering if you might be able to talk to my boy, Cedric. Only he has a bit of trouble he does with the magic, you know, when it's a stressful situation. You saw it in the fight earlier. And I wonder if he's got like a doohickey or a gadget that'll help him out. Maybe it'll, you know, take a bit of the pressure off of him.
Oh, well, yeah, I can certainly talk to him.
I worry about him a little, you see, sometimes, because he's a good lad and he works hard on his studies, but it all just falls apart when it comes to, you know, doing things.
Well, he did manage to get at least one solid shot off, so he definitely knows at least what to do.
That's true. That's true. And he slaps the ground and gets up slowly with like a big, "Oh, there we go. Well, I'm gonna go back to the cattle." And he points to the oxen and make sure they're all right. I'll leave you to your thoughts and all that. Don't want to monopolize your time.
Right, yep.
And he trudges back to the oxen. Okay, so let me see. Does anything happen on first watch? No.
You mean the Bertrand chat was not the encounter?
No. Third watch? No. So Imp, you are now conscious with 1 hit point.
Hey, oh, wait. Why do I have 9 written down?
I think
might have been what you were at before you-
rest dice.
Yeah, maybe you pre-rolled your rest dice. You haven't finished a short rest yet.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
something does happen on your watch.
Okay. I'm gonna just change the numbers I have.
Okay.
Okay, right there. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do
You
this.
hear a
I believe.
long howl in the night.
Oh no.
I'm gonna die.
I don't know. You're keeping watch. What's your passive perception? No, I roll
10.
perception for this. Don't give me a perception roll. Give me a perception roll. Sorry.
Give you a perception roll.
Yeah, because
with
you're
the
actively
D20.
looking out. I think that's fine.
Yeah. 16.
16. Let me check the stealth on this. I'm just gonna roll stealth for it. See what happens.
I mean, how stealthy can it be if it's actively howling all the time?
Well, you have beaten it. You hear a rustling in the tree line. In the direction of the oxen.
In the direction of the oxen. Okay. Would that be within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, where you are probably, that's within 60 feet. Unless you're sitting really isolated away from the group. I mean, it depends how you're feeling. I imagine with one hit point you're not.
I imagine I'd be like on the cart, basically. Because it's up, raised, and I can get a good view around everywhere.
Okay. So, what do you do armed with that information?
I cast web where I heard the rustling.
You cast web where you heard the rustling. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is going to shove us straight into initiative. How many? There were 3 guards left.
Yep.
Alive. I'm gonna say one of them is with you. Well, not necessarily like in position wise, but one of them is awake with you. Him. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, roll initiative. We're gonna go straight into it.
And I tell one of the guards to shout as well to get everyone up.
Good
You two
idea.
Get everyone up. Do it.
Imp, you're off first, so you set off the web.
Does that count as my action for this turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So we're going straight off of that action. Right.
Yeah.
Do I have a bonus action?
I need to make.
Can I see the thing?
You have an idea that it's probably in this bush. I need to make a dexterity save for one thing that was caught in the web, though.
Ooh.
Don't think that's going to succeed. Let me just double check. Does a 14 succeed?
No.
Okay, there is a restrained wolf.
Excellent.
You do still get your movement and bonus action, though, of course.
Yes, that's a normal wolf.
It is.
Huh. Well, I immediately calm back down. Pick up my normal, not heavy crossbow because I can't make them yet. And I'm just gonna take a shot at what I can see.
Okay.
Go up to my weapons. There we go. I'm gonna use the rainbow dice.
Good choice.
There's a 12 hit. That was a terrible roll.
Ooh, I think it might actually, because they're not wearing like armor or anything. No, just misses, I'm afraid. Just misses.
Rude.
Yeah.
Gilly dogly. Now I shall move. No, wait, that's an action. I don't even do that. Sorry, my brain is not with me right now. But I'm
right, of course. Yeah, the crossbow's an action. I didn't even pick up on that either. It's a day of it.
I have it out, and I'm ready, and I'm going to bonus action hex the wolf that I can see.
Okay, so you hex the wolf. Okay, we go over to the werewolf, who comes leaping out of the forest, jumps up to here, and then launches at you. So clambers up onto the top of the thing, reaches back on its hind legs and lunges at you. So at the moment, it is in a form that looks sort of humanoid. but half human, half wolf, basically. And it is going, yeah, it's gonna just lunge straight at you. Okay, so it is going to try and bite you. Okay.
Bad time.
That, I'm afraid, is a 22 to hit.
That. With shield, I have an AC of 22.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So you take 9 points of piercing damage.
I'm down. Because
Okay.
I start this fight with 1.
Just before you do that, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can indeed. Oh, bad time. 11. I'm just rolling badly.
Okay.
Used all the good rolls yesterday on the stealth checks.
You are cursed with lycanthropy.
Well, this stream started off well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cursed with lycanthropy.
Immediately losing a character.
Not necessarily. Lycanthropy is not necessarily the end. It's not good, but it's not the end. If you succumb to lycanthropy, then yes, you do lose the character. I'm not letting you play a lycanthrope who just goes around ripping people's throats out, but you can choose to resist it. But yeah, that's its first go, and then it's going to follow up the claws because it's sort of enraged. Is it going to go for the oxen actually because it's hungry? No, it has prey on the ground. It's going to go for the prey on the ground. Well, that's
I'm just
but
gonna
I do have
preemptively mark
advantage.
those two off.
What is your AC? What's the plus on this?
17.
You lucky bugger. That's a 16. With advantage, no
Lulz
less.
coming through on me.
It's so enraged, it just strikes at the dirt with its claws. I've got inspiration. Thank you, Pixel Podium. Let's roll that again.
Pixel, please.
Okay, that's a 21. 2 death saving throws, please. 2 death saving failures.
Yeah, they're already marked off.
What's your hit point maximum?
31.
Yeah, there's no chance I'm gonna beat that. Okay, we go to Hayes. Hayes, you've been shouted awake. You are surprised. So yeah, that's it. Okay. We go to the wolf. The wolf is hexed and stuck in like web, so it's restrained. So it can't really do much. It's going to try and break the webbing with a strength check.
On the note of hexed, I need to check something.
Okay. The wolf has done a 13 on the strength check, so I don't think that breaks it because it was like DC 15, wasn't it?
It's not hexed anymore.
Okay, it's not hexed.
No, I'm incapacitated, so.
Yeah, it'd be 15, I think. So that wolf's still stuck in the ground. We go to a 1-in. A 1-in, you're also surprised.
Oh, also there is no web because I'm incapacitated.
Oh, the web's gone. Well, the wolf is gonna lunge for the oxen then.
It's concentration. Yeah.
Wolf's lunging for the oxen.
The oxen not have initiative.
No, not in this case. They're just a bucket of hit points. So in fact, let me put them on my tracker. Let me put 2 of them on my tracker so I can track their hit points. Okay, it hits with its bite. But it's okay. They don't do too much damage. They're wolves. They're not werewolves.
Were oxen.
7 points of damage on oxen number 1 there, who is otherwise fine. Vintage is also surprised. Can Vintage be surprised? Some dogs cannot be.
It doesn't say cannot, so.
Okay, that might be something that happens later. Bertrand surprised, Cedric surprised, Wolf 2 comes out and lunges at the oxen as well. That's a natural 1 though, so no damage. Guard 1 is awake and is going to run forward. 10, 15, 20, 25. What's Guard 1 going to do? Is Guard 1 going to attack or try to heal Imp? Guard's a guard. Guard thinks of safety in numbers. Guard is going to use its action to pour a potion of healing down your throat, Imp.
Yes.
So you
we're not losing a
regain.
character.
Oh, max.
Yeah.
So that's 2d4 plus 2. So that's going to be 10 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
take those.
Yeah, nice. That's Guard's go. Guard 2 is surprised. Aegis, are you surprisable? You're surprised, I think, as well.
Yep.
Guard 3, top of the round, back to Imp. Imp, you're lying on the ground, but you're awake.
I stand the heck up if I can be allowed to grab my turning thingy.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't want to move it. Wanted to turn it. I can't turn it.
I'll do it for you. Hang on.
Thank you.
There you go.
Awesome. I will then take my magical scimitar and no, I won't. I'm gonna move around this thing. Would that put me? Would being directly opposite it put me? Or can I get advantage from here?
You can get advantage from there at the moment because you've got no enemies like around you, so this is not a melee. So yeah, you can get advantage.
Yep.
From flanking.
Yep, here I am. Advantage, magical scimitar, slashy. I want to carve this thing open. As I'm moving around it, I tell it, you picked a really, really bad day to do this. I wish I'd saved my hex. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Very nice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I like to see. Yeah.
D6 times 2. That's very nearly max damage. 11 plus 5 is 16.
16 points of damage. Great start. Great first hit. And the werewolf sort of reels back as you bite into its slightly hairy back.
Okay. I've used 5 feet of movement, yes?
I
would like
20
to-
feet of movement because you got up from prone.
Yes, which gives me 10 more. So what
Yeah.
I'd like to do is use my 10 movement to move around it again to come this side with the guard.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I don't get attacked by wolves, in theory.
We go to the werewolf. Let's see, how's it feeling? Yeah, I think it's now angry at the guard that's arrived, so it's gonna sort of slash it with its claws and then lunge at you with its face. So claws against the guard. Natural 20. Bite against the
guard
imp.
dies some massive damage.
Bite against the imp is not good. Bite against the imp is a 15, so that's going to be a miss.
That misses. Yep.
But the natural 20 against the guard, is it guaranteed to kill? Not necessarily. Let me see. Let me see. It's only claws, so it's not the biggest thing.
Would the guards not have leveled up after their fight in the last session?
I'm afraid it is enough to kill that guard. That guard is gone. Rip.
Oh,
So the claws rend through the guard's armor and falls. He falls to the ground, cradling his sort of bloody chest.
wait, we gave him extra armor last session.
Yeah, the natural 20 still hits.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
But that's the werewolf's go. Hayes, you're up and ready to go.
Okay, so I think Hayes is going to sort of stumble out of her tent. She's going to look. She's sort of getting ready to put on her sort of switch on her armor, but she sort of stumbles out. She sees the werewolf, pauses, and thinks there's probably a bit of a higher priority here. So she just sort of it's there's sort of a whirring noise, and which just sort of stops because she stops the sort of whole magical girl armor Johnny sequence. And instead, she just sort of flicks her left wrist and the same display she used for magic missile pops up. But this time she sort of extends her right arm, flips the sort of crystal array that she normally uses for the lightning launcher, and just exposing the electrified glove.
Mm-hmm.
And she sort of snaps down what's basically it looks like a giant lock that's been sort of welded to sort of like something that's halfway between a gun barrel and just sort of like the Gruber crossbow bolt goes in.
Nice.
And yep. So obviously there's all sorts of graphs and buttons beeping around the screen, and she just sort of gestures to a nearby rock, which just sort of pops back into the launcher, and she just aims her arm at the werewolf, presses a button, and launches it straight ahead, and that's how she casts catapult.
My favorite spell. All right. Sure. That sounds wonderful. It's a dex save, isn't it? Catapult.
Yeah, dex save.
Okay. Just is it in a line? Is Aegis? No, I think we're
Aegis
good.
is in
Oh,
the
right.
tent still.
Aegis is in the tent still. It's struggling with the tent flaps.
Yeah.
Think we're good. Think we're
Yeah,
good.
she's just sort of posing on the log bench thing as she's aiming.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let me roll a dex save. That is a 19,
very
I'm
marked.
afraid.
Yeah, that beats 14.
So it continues going and yeets off into the distance. But actually, probably just hits the cart and strikes the cart.
Seeing the rock whiz past, I'm gonna shout out, "Less fighting, more striking."
I hope he's not going to make me pay for that. The damage to the paintwork.
He's not seen it yet. Okay, is that everything? I'll take that as yes.
Yep, I think. Yep, don't have any options here, so yep, that's all good.
Okay. The Wolf of Ox Street is going to strike at Ox number 1 with. Oh, actually, are they going to come around and help with Imp? You know what? I think they probably are. 10, 15, 20,
no.
25. I'll give the Oxen an attack of opportunity because I do actually have the stats for Oxen. So let's give it a go. You never know. Actually hits. Amazing.
Fun fact, oxen naturally have the sentinel features.
Okay. So it butts it as it's going along. And deals, oh my god, 7 points of damage to the wolf.
Oh my
The wolf is now bloodied.
god. No way.
Okay, wolf comes over here bloodied and is going to strike Imp with advantage.
Which you could do even without being opposite me, because I believe they have pack tactics.
They do. Let's see if we hit. That's not good. 13 to hit. I don't think we'll hit. So
No,
clearly
not a
dazed a bit
chance.
from the hit to the face. The wolf is unable to make it connect. A 1 in. We go over to you. You are awake and ready to go.
We do. I am. Owen's going to run bow in hand right to the middle of the camp and is going to cast Hail of Thorns to shoot at the werewolf.
Nice.
Wait, is that also going to hit him? He's within. They're within 5 feet, right?
Good point. Let's not cast Hail of Thorns.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to let it happen.
I could shoot Imp, and then Hail of Thorns would hit both the werewolf and the wolf.
Now there's an idea.
Anyway, that's the 22 on the werewolf.
Okay, that hits. Yeah, roll some damage. Good strike.
Does it take damage if they're not casting a spell?
Yeah.
Is this a normal? This is a normal bow, isn't it?
It is.
Roll damage.
Okay.
I'm slightly terrified that Nick is just obfuscating the issue.
And as the one is, pulled back the bow, the fish swarm has gone around the arrow, and then it's gone pew, and the fish have gone with the arrow.
Lovely.
Drill into the werewolf. That's a 19.
A 19.
Piercing damage.
19 piercing damage. Very nice. The werewolf does not react in any way to that. Maybe it's in so much of a frenzy that it's just not noticing the pain at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Vintage.
It runs down to the wolf
Yeah. Okay.
and does a attack
Okay.
without a K.
Yes. Specifically says that on the stat block.
It does. It's 22.
22 will hit. Yeah. Roll damage.
6 plus 1 is 4. And also, the wolf needs to do a strength check.
It
Strength
doesn't.
saving
It's
throw.
dead. Vintage
Oh, it's dead?
lunges, gets it by the neck and just shakes it around and drops it to the ground, whimpering and dead. Yes, Wolf 1 is gone.
How much health is Vintage on?
15.
They were pretty hurt last session.
15. The hit dice worked out well.
Okay.
Nice.
We go to Bertrand. Bertrand sort of groggily comes out the thing and goes, no, what's all this bloody noise going on? Oh, you're gonna ruin my sees the werewolf and goes, oh, never mind. Oh no. Goes back into the tent. You hear a little muffled argument. You go, go on, boy, go on, show him what have it. And Cedric comes stumbling out of the tent, sees it, goes pale, and collapses on the ground.
What? Oh, come
He
on.
faints.
Amazing.
That checks out.
It is
Tell
now.
me that was like a charisma saving throw that he failed.
I'll roll one for him. Yeah, he fucked that up. Wolf 2 is coming around. Will get kicked by the oxen. Both missed this time.
No.
And Wolf 2's going to strike at Imp. Does still get advantage. No flanking, but pack tactics, so.
Yep.
That is probably going to hit because I've just rolled a 15 bare minimum. 19 to hit. Shield. Okay. Yeah, you put up a shield, and that does not hit. So nothing.
An oval of just pure mirror between us.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, you know what it does? It sees another dog for a second and gets really confused. Like it goes to lunge and it's like, there's another dog, and it just jumps back like, what? Okay. It is guard number 2. Guard number 2's awake. And guard number 2 comes 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Guard number 2, have you got any ranged options? No. Yes. 20/60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, he's going to try it. Goes, don't worry, I got this. And hoys a spear at the werewolf, I think. Let's have a look. Honestly, actually, that hit. Yeah, it does. So the spear goes jump through the air into the werewolf's side, but again, the werewolf doesn't seem to notice it at all. Over to Aegis.
What? a noise. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not morning yet. All this noise. He's just gonna dash.
Okay.
There's one square too far for him to get.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
On normal movement. He's just gonna get to here and just. Imp, hold on. You're gonna be okay.
Are they though? Are they? Okay, we go to guard number 3, who's also just woken up. Stumbles out the tent. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's going to try throwing a spear as well, but not at the werewolf because Aegis is between the werewolf and the guard. Is going to try and hoy it over a 1-in and into the wolf. So I'm going to say this one is well, it would be a disadvantage anyway because it's at long range, so it doesn't matter. Let's see.
You got to arc a spear throw anyway.
Yeah, you got to really do. Woo! These are genuinely, these two guards are champion javelin throwers apparently, because even with disadvantage, this one has also hit.
Amazing.
What is going on with these lads? Okay, so this was against the wolf, so this will do some hefty damage.
See, this is why these two guys lived when all the others died.
Yeah, they practiced.
Well, we probably could have used their spear throwing in the fight against the rangers up the trees.
This one does 3 points of damage to Wolf 2 as a javelin it's not even a javelin, it's a spear. Straight into the dog's leg. Right, okay, Imp, back to you. You are surrounded by animals and also Aegis. Don't hit the one that's to the north of you, though.
I mean, Aegis is technically an animal.
And also a mineral.
Shout out to everyone to kill the mutt behind me first, because I can see the wolf's not really paying attention to them, but it did pay attention to my sword. So yeah, I'm just gonna shout out, "Oh, yeah, kill that one first. This fucker's mine."
Yep.
And I'm gonna slash at it again. See if I can take out a good chunk of that throat.
Did the oxen count as flanking? Or is this melee at the
This
moment?
would be a melee, yeah. And the oxen aren't really attacking apart from, well,
The
it's a melee
wolf
anyway.
behind me makes this a melee for me either way. And I really don't want to take an attack opportunity, so... Oh, you're not going to believe this. I just rolled a second natural 20.
No way. Wow.
Disgusting. All right, well, roll the damage.
Like, I use the pot that I keep my dice in and I give it a shake and it...
I
might see it on
believe
the
you.
mic
I believe you. Don't
sometimes.
worry about it. I had one where I rolled like 2 natural 20s directly in a row in a recent 4E game, and I'm still living off the high.
I should roll a 5 and a 6 again. 16.
16's a good amount of damage. Yeah, very good. That is a bloodied werewolf.
I'm just single-handedly taking this thing down.
Cross-shaped wounds opening up on the chest there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Clearly
one on the
you're
back,
dangerous.
one on the chest.
One on the chest, yeah. Very good. It's the werewolf's go. It's enamored. It's enamored with attacking you at the moment.
I mean, given what I did to it.
Yeah. You're gonna get the claws, and then Aegis is gonna get the bite.
Okay.
I'm going to impose
Vintage.
disadvantage on the attack on him.
And Vintage does it on Aegis.
Okay, so it's gonna be disadvantage on both. Sure, that's fine.
Oh, it's a melee, so it doesn't have advantage on me to begin with.
Indeed, and werewolves do not get pack tactics. So, yeah, okay, so let's do the claws first against Imp. See what it is with disadvantage. Really fucking bad. That's 13. And then with the bite, turns and lunges at Aegis. Let's go. Let's get 2 natural 20s. Come on. I really want to kill a character today, and it has to be Ben. It's just appropriate. With disadvantage, that is a
The character is
22.
Aegis.
A 22 to hit, despite Vintage's
Disadvantage.
intercession.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I rolled a 17 and a 16.
Oof.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please, Mr. Dwarf.
Great. It's all right. This isn't a safe
It's
versus
not
poison,
against
is it?
poison, annoyingly, with the way this is worded. This is not against poison. I suppose more arguably it'd be a disease, but it's also not a disease, I need to stress, in case anyone's a paladin.
All right.
Curse, I believe.
Yeah, it's the curse.
That's an 11, but I'll use my inspiration to reroll
Okay.
and get the exact same fucking number.
You are also cursed with lycanthropy.
God damn it.
Come frick
Oh,
on.
werewolf party! You also take 5 points of piercing damage from the attack.
Aye.
This is turning into a world of darkness.
This is great! What an eventful milestone quest. Hayes, back over to you.
Okay, so Hayes is going to just quickly stroll over to Cedric, just sort of look down, give him a nudge with her foot, and just mutter, "You okay there, kid?"
Okay, I'll give you that as a bonus action.
Yeah.
And Cedric will go, "Oh, what is that thing? What is
would
it?"
Hayes actually know this?
Roll me a... would this be nature? I'm going to say nature. I'm going to say it's a natural enough occurrence. I think you've got a good suspicion already. Like, several of you have already known that you're being hunted by something that you suspect is a werewolf.
Okay. +4 to nature, so that is a 16.
Yeah, you know this is a werewolf. It's in its hybrid form.
This is someone who's been perhaps born or perhaps afflicted with the curse of lycanthropy. As you can see, it makes one a little grumpy.
Okay.
Also, anthrophagic, I believe is the correct term.
What does anthrophagic mean?
Oh, it's, well, anthropo, it means people, like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tieflings, elves. Phagic means to eat.
What?
See what I'm picking up what I'm putting down here? I'd recommend trying to shoot it if you can. Oh, speaking of.
It passes out again. Cedric passes out again. You just went, it eats people. Well, he's already terrified.
I tried. And she just sort of raises her arm, snaps back down the crystal array, and she's going to try and barbecue wolf number 2.
Okay. Let's get this barbecue go. Wolf number 2. How are you doing? Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 definitely hits, yeah.
Okay, that's going to be 2d6. 4. That is 11 points of lightning damage.
And that's exactly what you need to kill another wolf. Boom. Hits the dirt, singed and smelling of like hot, melty dog hair. Melty? Burnt dog hair. It's an awful smell. Imp, you kind of like, It's a little off-putting. Not enough to like invoke disadvantage on him, but it's a bit nasty. Okay, a 1 and over to you.
It's suddenly tasty smelling.
Oh, burnt hair is not tasty. Ugh.
I was thinking of the meat, but yeah.
Depends on your palate.
Enfys, I have questions.
You don't want answers. Okay, a 1 and over to you.
Can't get there quite. Yeah, because vintage is in the way.
I mean, you can fire through vintage. It would be half cover, so it would be +2 to the AC of the werewolf, or dexterity saving throws as well.
Yeah. If I'm going to do... Yeah, I'll do, Zephyr Strike in a minute, so...
Ooh.
5, 10, 15, 20... Yeah. Go there and use, Zephyr Strike.
I mean, with a Zephyr Strike, you could probably stand up there and shoot the werewolf if you've got enough movement speed.
I have to hit first to get the extra 30 feet.
Do you? Oh, okay.
Well,
fair enough.
I have to do the attack.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, roll your attack then.
Yeah. It's 15.
15. Have you got inspiration?
I do.
I'd use it if I were you. That's just missing.
It's a 13. That's worse.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm afraid it would have been fine without the cover, but oh, the +2 just pushed it out. I'm afraid. Oh, that is unfortunate. The Zephyr Strike does not hit. You do still have the benefits of Zephyr Strike regarding the movement. And does the Zephyr Strike extra damage just happen like? Oh, it gives you advantage on that attack roll, right?
Oh wait, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yes.
So roll 2 more d20s and we'll go with those.
Yeah. Let's do that. 19 and 20.
Okay, both those hit. Dirty 20 will definitely hit. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, do your damage. Only roll the Zephyr Strike damage.
Okay.
As a hint for how how werewolves work.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. That's still good. I mean, this thing is like, it's actually not looking too great, but yeah. So that bow goes sailing over Vintage and straight into the werewolf, and the is it force damage on Zephyr Strike? Yeah, force damage.
Yes.
So that's raw magical energy. Strikes into the chest and sort of burns at the werewolf for a little bit. The werewolf sees you now, and it's eyeing up who is a threat, and it's seeing Imp and it's seeing a 1-in as 2 serious threats. So very nice.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, sure. Let me get that. It's not the best of strength.
For the fibs.
For the fish, of course. That is a 13.
What is my DC? My DC is 13, so that's a pass.
That is a pass. Yeah, that'll be a pass.
Fair enough. Then I'll move down here.
Okay, one moves over to there. It's Vintage's go now.
And Vintage is gonna growl at it.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is now Bertrand's go. Bertrand will take this opportunity to cower. And Cedric groggily gets to his feet. I think looks at Hayes. Hayes, give me a raw charisma check, please. I want to know how inspiring you're being right now.
Okay, what is my charisma? Oh, it's not terrible. It's a whole +1.
Hey, that's not bad.
Oh, and that's a dirty 20.
Excellent. All right, he looks at you like being a cool action hero, steals himself, nods, and runs in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He says, everyone duck! Oh, God.
So this is how he dies.
He's casting the only offensive spell he's got.
Turning everyone into a duck.
I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Aegis, Vintage, and Imp. Not from a 1-in. Because you are out of range. Oh, and the Ox.
Oh my God, that's that one.
Oh, dear.
All right, these dice are going away.
Right. Oxen, have you passed? No. Okay. Werewolf, have you passed?
This is bad. I rolled a 4 for a grand total of 9.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
It's okay, Vintage did worse.
Oh my God, is everyone failing? Okay.
Vintage got a nat 1.
Oh, no.
If I survive this, I might be killing a wizard.
Everyone takes 3d6 fire damage as the wizard casts Burning Hands.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Imp's fine.
3d6 is fine. I'm sure I won't roll high like I've just done. That is 14 points of fire damage on everyone.
Too many.
Obviously, if you are resistant to fire damage, you take half of that.
I'm a tiefling.
Yes, you are.
Vintage is not looking great.
Cedric looks back at Hayes for approval. Like, huh? How was that?
He's just sort of gives an you know that one meme from How to Train Your Dragon where the
Oh yeah.
guy's just giving the awkward double thumbs up. She just does that.
Awesome.
How did the werewolf do?
The werewolf also took all that damage. As did the oxen, actually. So, oh no, oxen number 2 hasn't taken any damage yet. So oxen number 2 is bloodied. The werewolf takes that, is singed and is not looking great. Guard number 2. Guard number 2 is now unarmed, so is running 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It can't really reach anyone, so it's going to sort of stand there. Oh, guard number 3's not got to go yet. It's Aegis next. Aegis, over to you.
With flanking, do I get advantage to a grapple check?
Not usually, no. Because it's not an attack roll. It's a it's an ability check.
All right. I wonder if it's worth trying to grapple anyway.
You can still do it, yeah. I mean, why not?
I've got 5 hit points.
Try and knock him prone with a shove. Take the dodge action, the
Well,
help
I assume
action.
it's probably quite good on its strength saves, so...
Take the help action to give it imp advantage. Or
no, I'm going to hit it with my hand axe.
I'm just going to whack it. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, come on, hand axe. All right, that is a 18.
Okay, the werewolf parries it. No, you hit. Roll damage. Roll damage.
I am also going to use a superiority dice to make this a trip attack.
Okay, very nice. So, is there a save associated with that? I believe there is.
Oh, yeah, it is a strength save. It's DC 12 strength save.
Let me give it a go. Let me see what happens. Your save DC is quite low for this level. Is that because you?
Actually, no.
Wait.
Can I renege on this and change it into a menacing attack instead?
Joe, you can do that if you want.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
DC 12.
DC 12. All right. Well, that is a 5. So that's a failure.
Oh, yes.
So it's now frightened,
It is
right?
frightened.
So
Yes.
while it's frightened, I believe it can't move close to you. It has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Can actually attack you though, but it can't move close to you. But that's really good. Like disadvantages alone is going to be good. We go to guard 3.
There's no point in me rolling damage, is there?
No, realistically, no. But that frightened is excellent. Someone put a little marker down to say this one's frightened for me. And we go to imp.
Sword up sort of between us because I'm ready to like parry again if it goes for me. Before I swing, I point a finger at Cedric, who just like lit me up.
He goes,
And
"Hi."
I say, "You're next."
What?
And then
Cedric
I'm
faints.
gonna
I think Cedric's
you have
lost
to
his
roll
future job.
intimidation.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna
Cedric has
slash
done
it
the
again.
second most damage to the werewolf, I just want to point out, you know?
Yes. He also halved my HP.
You're fire resistant, you baby.
Oh, that's. Do I have advantage though?
Yeah. No, actually. No, you don't.
Okay, in which case I'm gonna have to use my inspiration
Okay.
to re-roll that because I had it from last session, I believe. Okay, that's better, but not amazingly so. 15.
15 hits.
Hey.
AC is 14, which is why it became 16 when it had cover from
Yeah.
Voltage.
Yeah. That's 8 slashing.
8 slashing. All right. Can you do me the honors of deleting that token from the battlefield? Because you have killed yourself a werewolf. Congratulations.
If I'd had more HP, it turns out I could have soloed it.
Yeah, if only you had more HP. That's the problem. Like, if it's soloing you, it's attacking you with its multi-attack every action.
That's fine. fine. That's what shield is for.
Anyone can solo an enemy once.
Exactly.
So for that, you earn 1,800 experience points divided between you all. Well done.
Maths later.
And we'll go back to the world map. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. I'm going to say you're all moving at medium pace. You don't get to choose your pace because you're on a caravan. So set yourself to 12 tokens because you get the +3.
At the end of that fight, I do make move towards the fainted wizard.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to kill him because the rest of the party would stop me doing that. But I am going to give him a good kick to set me on fire when I'm like.
Yeah.
Roll an attack with an advantage.
Say that Hayes is probably going to step forward and at least try and stop this.
Okay, if you're trying to stop this, you've probably got an eagle eye on this.
Natural 19 on the attack.
Natural 19 on the attack. So if Hayes fails to stop you, it's going to hit. And I assume you haven't hexed. It's not going to be a crit.
I can't. I used it and then immediately lost it.
So Hayes, you can try to jump forwards and sort of just stop Imp before it happens. I want you to roll me initiative, please. So roll me your initiative modifier.
Okay.
Do you want both of us to do that?
Yeah, I'll take Imp's initiative modifier as well, and whoever wins is.
Oh dear, the odds are not in my favour here.
11.
12. Okay, so you go to put the boot in, and Hayes is there. Hayes is there just before you can do the swing, knocks you off balance. Not like fall to the ground, but like you just miss and step back, and Hayes is right there in front of you.
Yeah, if I may, the way I sort of imagine it is that Hayes just sort of summons her armor on just her left arm and holds it in the way.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, like straight in the way. Yeah. Okay.
I just sort of I glare at her for a moment,
just in complete silence,
and then I just stalk off away to a tent, and I'm just gonna get the rest of the night's rest.
Yep. Okay. So you short rest, and you're back on the journey.
Yeah. So
can I roll hit dice for that then?
You
cancelled it out.
You can roll hit dice. Anyone can who has hit dice.
Long rest.
If you need a long rest, you will be saying goodbye to the caravan.
You
can still do it,
resources
but they will be continuing on without you, basically.
I would like to stay with the caravan just for the extra speed, to be honest.
Yeah,
if
we can always rest on
someone's dying.
We can always rest after we've. When the caravan gets us to the plains, we can make pretty decent progress. So we can take a long rest after they've headed on their own way.
Yeah.
I think it's worth the risk.
Did we get any loot from that, by the way?
No, it wasn't carrying anything, I'm afraid.
Dang. Do we get a cool pelt?
Oh, you could totally, you totally make out of the wolves or out of the human.
The wolves?
That they meme.
You can try and make a pelt out of it. Roll me a survival check, please.
18.
You get two not pristine but reasonably high quality wolf pelts that you're able to just load up into the caravan. And I reckon if you sell them at a market somewhere or in Airedale or whatever, they would probably fetch a gold piece each.
Could we sell them to this merchant that we're traveling with?
You can try.
Oh, we have to bury another guard.
Yes, another guard must be buried.
And another funeral. And
yeah, another quick funeral in the morning. Bertrand comes over and says a few words and says,
it would actually stick around for that one, being as that guy actually saved their life.
Bertrand puts an arm over you, Imp, and goes, "Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? What happened? Oh, you did good fighting.
Don't touch me.
You did good fighting, kid." He keeps his arm on your shoulder.
I did. I'm amazing.
You did good, but you've got to keep an eye out for everyone else a bit more, you know. You've got to be thinking about others.
My friends are competent and don't need the looking out. You need to hire better guards. And then I do leave because he's being all close and comfy. Go away.
Okay. Yep. Okay. New dawn, new day. You get 12 tokens because you're going at medium pace. That's what the caravan is going to be doing. And you get an extra 3 because of the caravan. So, forest is 6,
Sorry.
so you can do the forest one next for 6 tokens. And I will draw a card.
Aetos is going to ask Bertrand, why are we not going through the hills? Why are we going the long way around?
You tried taking a cart uphill. We're just 2 tired oxen. Nonsense.
Well, we're taking it through the forest. It doesn't seem like the best route.
Hill's the problem. Carrying all of this. And he points to all the booze in the back. Up a hill, you'll find it at the bottom all smashed up.
Fair point. I'll have one of those.
So yeah, update the token count. You're now on 6 after moving. And I have just drawn the 2 of cups. Let's see what the 2 of cups is. Oh,
Do we get
lovely.
any more map, by the way?
Over there, yeah, you'll totally get some more map. Let's get you a bit more. And
Were
like
we
that.
close enough to the water on that last one for
No. You have to be in the same hex
Dang it.
as some water for it to apply. Because these hexes are like 8 miles over, so it'd be a heavy scout to
There's a tiny
it.
wisp in the bottom corner.
no. Now, if you want to do foraging, you can make a foraging check. So it's a survival check, which you are good
I know,
at.
we'll just eat rations for the last one.
If you want. Yeah, you can eat rations. It's one set of rations per day, so don't forget to mark off your water as well. So you come across
We have loads of water. It's in a barrel.
as the caravan's coming across, who's currently acting as a lookout? Is it a 1-in? Because I think a 1-in was before.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 1-in, you see this shimmer, this bright shining light in the corner of your eye, and it's something that's just sat on this tuft of moss, a little bit off the path, but not very far off the path. Just this glint of gold.
Gonna go have a look at it.
Okay, you break off of the path and head over to it, and you find sitting on this moss are 2 rings that are entwined in each other.
Oh, yeah, can I pick it up with my fish as a mage hand?
Using Mage Hand, yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that. They're definitely light enough to be picked up by Mage Hand. So you cast Mage Hand, and how does that look? Because I think this is the first time you've used Mage Hand. Describe Mage Hand to me. The 1-in Mage Hand.
Yeah, this time what it looks like. It might change other times, but this time it looks like the school of fish around a 1-in. As it moves towards the rings, the fish get smaller and smaller until they can kind of wiggle their way underneath. And then lift it up, swirling like a whirlpool vortex of fish that just
Oh, I love that.
lift it
Yeah,
up.
that's great. Okay, so you bring the
Bring it
rings
over.
close to you, and you can have a closer look at them. One is silver, one is gold. The 2 are entwined. They're engraved with. They are engraved with entwined circles, actually, all the way around. So both of them are a little bit like
Okay.
the Olympics logo sort of thing.
Are they actually like interlinked so they can't be separated?
They are interlinked.
And then so Owen's gonna take them, carried by the fish still,
Okay.
over to Hayes.
Okay. You
Like-
bring them over to Hayes.
What do you think these are, Hayes?
Okay, let me just double check my character sheet. Because I don't think I have identify prepared. Unfortunately not.
No, but you're the smart one, so
Okay. Do I know what they are?
You would have to roll Arcana, I think. No, or history.
Can I,
no, roll me history.
Okay. Oh, can I before I do anything, can I just use detect magic as a ritual first to double check the magic?
You can definitely do detect magic as a ritual. And after 10 minutes passes, you maybe hop up into the caravan for a bit to just have a look at them. And yeah, immediate ping. There's something magical about this. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
Would the wizard boy be able to help, maybe?
That's a 18 on the history check, by the way.
18 on history. So you've seen rings like these before. They're something that are often created as part of wedding traditions. You have these two rings, and they can only be separated by by two people who love each other. One holds one, the other holds the other, and they separate, and then they can be worn.
Okay, so I've seen rings like these before. They're often made as part of wedding ceremonies. They can only be separated by two people who love each other. And then I forgot the rest of what Nick said.
And then then they can be worn.
Yeah, I say that.
One is like, clearly has an idea.
Do they do anything?
Historically, no, but this one does appear to be magical, so maybe this one will.
They do appear to have a hint of magic about. Oh, can I detect? Do I get the school from detect magic?
Yes, you can do that. Let me just double check. It is abjuration.
Abjuration. Shielding, I believe. Wait, is abjuration shielding?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Protective in general.
Owen nods and taps their shell, and but then clearly has an idea and takes the rings over to Vintage, and tries to convince Vintage to take one of them in his mouth.
Okay.
They were intended to use.
Just to be clear.
Oh, no, this is fine. I'm just wondering whether to call for an animal handling check to try to convince
I can do that.
the dog to pick up a ring.
I can
and not eat it.
Vintage does speak with animals.
Oh, if you do speak with animals. Yeah, if you've got speak with animals.
I do once per long rest.
Okay, so you use that and you can speak to Vintage. Vintage looks up and he goes, huh?
Here, take one of these.
Love you.
Love you too, Vintage.
I miss that squirrel.
You take one of these. No, pay attention. We're going to play tug of war.
Tug of war? Grabs it immediately, grabs one of them and starts pulling it. And they do separate immediately.
Hey! Owen and feeds Vintage an extra fish ration.
Okay.
Good dog. Good dog.
Don't eat the ring. Don't eat the ring.
Don't eat the ring.
Eat the ring. Eat the ring. It'd be funny.
So you have two separate rings.
Did anything happen?
Well, they separated for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you feel different?
Do I feel different?
Not currently, no.
Hearing them talking about it, I shout like back into the caravan. They probably need an hour to work.
It's a good theory.
That's attunement time.
I mean, only one of you is wearing them as well.
Realize.
That's true.
I mean, how would a dog wear a ring? Like on its tail?
On its
You could
collar.
attach it to the collar or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magical items do tend to resize themselves, so it would fit on a.
Oh, it could be like a cool
You could enlarge it to be a collar.
yeah.
Yeah.
It does resize itself to enlarge to collar size. Yeah.
Aww.
So now Vintage has a cool collar.
Okay, so you put it
Let's
over
hope it's not
Vintage's head.
cursed.
Are you putting the other ring on your claws? It'll resize to fit your claws. And immediately
An abjuration would be a weird thing to
clamps
have as a
shut and
curse.
cuts off your claw and then cuts off Vintage's head. No. No.
Oh no, it shielded your airwaves.
These are the rings of the companion. While worn by two different creatures who love each other, they both gain +1 AC.
Aw.
That's the best outcome because, like, Frida and Aegis would never have been traveling together, but
Frida and Aegis hate each other.
they never travel together. They're terrible
you
traveling.
just have to both be wearing it. You don't have to be next to each other. I didn't say that.
That is true.
Yeah, but 2 members of the party now have the bonus.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
know, it's good. You've got a magic item that's giving you +1 to AC. And that is the 2 of cups. I will draw another card that's likely will take a break now, but I'll see if it's a small one. We'll do it immediately as you go into the next hex. So this one's actually not going to cost 6 tokens because you're heading up here, and that's going into planes. So going into planes, finally, it's 3 tokens. Look at that. Look at the pace you're making now. There you go.
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's a named character.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Oh, no, it's not going to be those 2 again, is it?
Oh. Oh, it's even better. We're gonna have a break now while I set up a map.
That sounds like a major arcana.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, no.
I hate cliffhangers. I want to know who you drew.
The Page of Swords.
Oh, shit.
So, Awanin, you are still on the lookout. Can you give me a perception check, please?
I probably can, because Alanin has eyes.
You got Vintage with you, and Vintage can make a check as well.
Excellent. Well, Alanin got 23.
Okay. That's not enough.
Vintage is going to use hearing and smell. Perception, wisdom. Okay. 18 and... Oh, there we go. Because Vintage has advantage if using hearing and smell. So got a nat 20 for Vintage.
Okay. What's Vintage's modifier? For perception? +1. Okay. Also not enough.
+3. Even better. So 23.
Not enough. Okay. Okay. Are they going to do this? Are they going to? Who are they going to strike? I know who they're going to strike.
Oh, no. Actually, I've got a question, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Have we had a short rest since the last combat?
Yeah, you had a short rest overnight.
Okay. Just to clarify, then I'm switched out my armor to the other type.
Okay. Are you wearing it, or are you currently in Civvy's Zero Suit Haze?
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll stick with the infiltrator armor. It just makes more sense for travel.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yep.
All right. Your funeral. Okay, I'm going to want everyone to roll me initiative. Now, this is not necessarily going to be a combat, but it will happen in initiative order. So I've got to be a 21. No, I've got to be a 20 technically.
I got 22 because I got 22, but
1
I
and
can't
20
put it
got
on
22.
the thing.
Okay,
Oh.
so I got to beat that.
And Vintage was also 22 then.
That's
22,
a natural
21.
1, you lucky buggers. Oh, you lucky buggers. Right,
It's the funniest thing
okay.
imaginable.
Oh, you lucky buggers. All right,
You're even slower than Aegis.
a 1 in.
That's me.
You are no longer surprised. Vintage is no longer surprised. Imp is no longer surprised. The modifier on this? Yeah. Haze is no longer surprised. Aegis is no longer surprised. And the assassin takes their go. And I'm going to put them on the initiative right at the end. There
The assassin's
goes.
called Nick.
But because none of you are fucking surprised, it's not an automatic critical hit. So you're all very, very lucky in that regard. Okay. It's gonna fire a crossbow bolt And it is going to fire a crossbow bolt at Hayes.
What?
Oops, sorry.
with
This is
not-
outrageous.
With
This is
normal, because
outrageous.
the rogue is doing it from hiding.
Outrageous. Hayes has done nothing to deserve this.
So I
There's
can't
no-
protect on that then.
You can do your protect, but it'll turn the advantage they'd have into normal instead of disadvantage. So you can still, if you
I
want to
see, I
use
see.
that, that's fine, and that does still, does still have an effect. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that then.
So, so you hear a whistling in a bush as the crossbow bolt comes out of there, and you're so quick you're able to interpose a shield to make that a harder hit. However, it is a 19 to hit you, Hayes.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is going to be. Fuck me. Okay, that's going to be. Rogues. That's rogues for you. Okay.
Oh wow,
So
he's
many
dead.
D6.
Finally, I die by a sneak attack. It's karma.
22 piercing damage.
Oh. Yeah, I'm down, but that's not. At least that's not massive damage.
You're unconscious, which means you're incapacitated.
Also prone.
Prone. You do not automatically fail Constitution saving throws. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please.
And my con modifier is. I think I'm good at these. Yes, I am. That's a 13.
This might be death. Okay.
I'm going to use it. Can I use inspiration then?
Yep. Because this is a poison-laced crossbow.
Oh no. Okay, that's a 21. Wait.
21's a
No,
success.
sorry, 22.
22 is definitely a success. So you're going to take half of this. And this is added on to the original one, so we have to work out for massive damage on this. So it was
22 plus.
22 plus, and then I'm going to click the roller because I'm not rolling that many fucking d6s.
Oh no.
That's not too bad actually. That is going to be plus 9 points of poison damage.
Okay, my max hit points are 23, so
So you're fine because you've taken a total of 33. What was your hit points before you went down?
16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
So
you're fine.
You're unconscious at 0 hit points. As a crossbow bolt has just gone straight through your chest. You hit the deck. A 1 in. What are you going to do?
Question: have we seen where the assassin is now?
Yeah, the assassin is now revealed to you up on this ridge to the north.
Aha.
You know what? I think Owen's gonna try and call in a favor from Petrichor.
Calling a favor from Petrichor. Okay. So there's water nearby. There's wind all around you. You can call in a favor from Petrichor. What sort of favor are you looking for?
Some wind to kind of redirect, make it harder for these crossbow bolts to.
Okay, so
Come through.
you want something to impede the assassin's shots. Okay, so you make a prayer to Petrichor, so you get 1d20 plus. So you get 1d20 for the fact that you're devout and have regularly included things into in Petrichor in your lifestyle. Do you have any religious favors?
I do.
You gain an additional d20 for each religious favor. How many would you like to spend?
I only have one, so I'll use one.
So you're going to roll me 2 d20s. This is not a ridiculously big thing you're looking for right now. So this is not like a revivify or something like that at this level. So you need to, with the 2 d20s, one of them has to be above a 15.
A 16.
A 16. So Petrichor could do a big old gust of wind that makes it harder for... They could do that. Which recalls a bit more about substance and creates a massive wall of water between you.
Oh, that's perfect.
According to the spell, Wall of Water. So it effectively does the same thing as you're expecting. Any ranged weapon that enters the wall space has disadvantage on the attack roll. And
But
fire
that affects
damage
us as well.
is halved if it goes through. Yes, it will.
So wind would have been more useful. So it could have been wind towards the assassin.
The gods work in mysterious ways.
God.
Okay, a 1 in. That's your turn. Vintage.
I'm just gonna run over and lick Haze's face.
Okay. Imp. You've just seen Haze go down.
Do you want to pant as a bonus action there?
Yeah. Pantis
Okay.
bonus action.
So you're going to second wind for the dog.
Yes.
Vintage go.
Panting on Haze's face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot, wet breath. Just.
It's a 12. No, I couldn't have rolled better.
Okay. Imp.
This wall-looking area, how tall are we talking?
That wall is 20 feet high.
Okay, so I'd be better off going around it, probably. Does it get smaller towards the...
Yeah, you can
outcropping
sort of
here?
run up this side. Over here, it's about 10 feet.
10 feet, so
Yeah.
I'm just going around. Okay.
Hey.
This would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. So I can get to around about this.
Yeah.
This place. How high is this water?
It is 10 feet high at this point up here, and it is over here. It is 30 feet high.
Okay. I would like to... I'm going to have to dash to do it, but I would like to get to this corner here.
Okay.
Which I will do. 1. Boop. Up this way. Around the outcropping. Into this corner, so I'm behind it. In fact, I'm going to stay a little bit behind it here. And then I would like to call out to the assassin. What's your deal, bud? Why do you want butt trumpet of all people dead?
She pulls up a sleeve and reveals an hourglass tattoo and says, who would this be? Oh, it would be, wouldn't it? Lord Marshal Periton Stormrack sends his regards.
You're not going to be interested in my gold, then, if you're one of them.
Actually, I'd like to retcon that. It's going to be Lord Watchful Ren Dubois. Sends his regards. That one's much more likely to use assassins.
A
Lord drop.
I mean, but yeah, I still call out that they're probably not going to be interested in the gold that I might be able to offer them, because they're with the cult. They're within 60 foot. Can I Hexblade's Curse through the water?
Yep, you can. Spells can
I drop
pass
that
through
on
the
them?
wall of water.
Yeah.
There are certain effects if
Just
you
in
do hot or cold spells, of course. But
Yeah, no, I don't have any of those. And I've got the magical scimitar at the
Okay.
ready, should they attempt anything.
death saving throw from Hayes, please.
Hey,
I have no way of healing, so me staying down here will.
for what it's worth, Hayes does have a healing potion on her. You know what's really funny? This actually means I don't have to write anything about it in the after action report, because Hayes can't perceive anything right now.
Nice.
We can fill you in.
That's a natural 20.
You're back up 1
nice.
HP. Now you do have to write that after action report.
Oh, I
Well,
thought
you are
that only
actually
gave me
prone.
2 saves.
No,
I thought
natural
they gave me
20.
2
You are
saves.
back up. It's never
Nice.
happened
1
actually
HP.
in a game I've been running. No one's ever gotten a natural 20 on a death saving throw, but that's what happens. Yeah, you gain 1 HP instantly.
Okay.
You're back in the
I
game.
think I used Tassel's dice. Yeah, I used Tassel's dice, so it must have been good luck. This is my lucky dice, and that's how it works.
Aegis, over to you. You've just seen Hayes gasp back into life with this poisoned arrow stuck. I think probably like the sternum. Is the sternum up here? I was a lung doctor. I should know. Probably about the sternum.
Also, can I glare at the assassin, or is she hidden?
You can sort of see the rough direction of her because there's like this massive wall of water that's refracting all the light between, but you can sort of see this vague shape in the distance.
Does that take Haze's whole go, or can she use the potion as well?
Takes the whole go. The death saving throw is at the end of your turn, I think.
Okay. All right. I think Aegis will. He doesn't want to move because he's protecting everybody. So I guess he's just gonna stand still.
Yeah, that's fair. You can totally do that. You can ready an action if you want. Of course, if you use that, it uses your reaction, so you can't do the shield
use
thing.
my protection.
But it gives you options.
I'm just gonna stand steady, and I can't even use the help. Can I use help?
Depends what you're helping with. If you're helping with like a skill check, yes. If you're helping with an attack roll, you've got to be within 5 feet of the thing that's getting attacked.
Okay, I guess I'll do help on a 1-in and just kind of pat their shell on the back and just like give them what for a 1-in.
Okay, so that won't give any like advantage to attack rolls because you've got to be within 5 feet of the target, as in the enemy.
Oh, of the target. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're just like all around them, like distracting them, basically.
I see. Okay, well, in that case, yeah, it's just a helpful nod.
Yep, that's fair. Okay. Assassin is going to break away and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Double dash. Yep. A 1-in. Like very clearly, that is a sprinting away rogue. It's probably quite clear to you that you can't catch up easily, even if all of you are double dashing. However, some of you do have things like longbows. If you want to take strikes with those, we can do that. I got no problem with that. But unless you can move 90 feet a turn.
There was a grand total of one of us that can do that consistently for 1 minute, I believe.
Yeah, a 1-in. You can use Zephyr Strike if you want to catch up.
I have no spell slots.
Well, that will stop you.
And that would only get me 60 feet of movement anyway.
True. You have to attack that first time, don't you, to get the bonus of movement speed. So you wouldn't be able to dash. So yeah, it's up to all of you. Let me know how you're feeling, but
strictly speaking, I believe Zephyr Strike doesn't actually specify when you need to use the attack with advantage.
I think it's that you don't get the movement bonus until your walk, your walking speed doesn't increase until you make the attack is the problem.
Yeah. Whether you hit or miss, so you have to do the attack before the spell ends to get that.
Yeah, my bad then.
No problem.
Warden's gonna take a shot.
You can take a shot, absolutely. Anyone else with like longbows or anything with anyone with an attack that's, the rogue is inside of long range for, go ahead and make an attack if you want. It's probably within Eldritch blast distance. First. You might want to step through the wall of water first if you've got the range. It is difficult terrain. It is only a foot thick, so it's only actually like 1 square of it of difficult terrain. But if you've got, enough movement to get through, you can step through and strike. So I think short bows can also hit it.
I'm wearing the Cloak of the Mentor.
So water would not be difficult terrain for you.
So I get to swim for a whole foot.
Yeah, actually, raw it is, but I'm not gonna do that. I think that makes no sense. I think they just not thought of that interaction. I think because you're not technically swimming through it, you're walking through it. But I'm going to allow it because it just sounds cooler. Take your shot. Is anyone else trying to take a shot? Because we can do all this at once. Because next turn she's going to be out of there.
I want to try something different.
Oh.
Expeditious retreat.
Okay.
Get close enough that she can hear me, but my party can't, and I want to strike up a conversation.
Ooh.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. That's 11, but I also want a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a 6.
Cool. So 5, 10, 15. The fish.
Okay. In that case, we're going to remain in initiative because there's a very good chance that if Imp's doing Expeditious Retreat, this is going to remain a thing. Like, this is so we're going to actually do this in order. Is Vintage doing anything?
So what happened was that, one in fired the arrow, the fish swarming around the arrow. When the arrow struck, they quickly burst around the assassin and pushed them back.
Okay. How much damage did that do, sorry?
It did 11 for the arrow and nothing for the fish.
Yeah, nothing for the fish because the push movement. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Vintage is up next.
Yeah. Vintage is going to follow Hayes because concern. Concern.
Then it's over to Imp. We'll do your strike in a sec, Hayes. It's going to be your turn straight after that.
Yeah. I was just going to say, obviously, I made my move in advance because of what Nick said, but obviously I wouldn't have moved yet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just count that as happening on the next. Yeah, I wasn't aware Imp had something that might neutralize the running away of the rogue, so I was just trying to speed things up, but no. Imp, go for it.
Okay, so obviously bonus action cast, we'll start that, and then that's difficult terrain, so 10 feet.
10 feet.
15, 20, 25, 30. Need one more screen. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I assume that I am now within a shouting distance of her without being in the same sort of...
You're in normal speaking distance with her, I think. Yeah. If you shout, everyone else is going to hear because they're not that far away.
Okay. In which case, then I'll just normal speaking at this assassin. I can get them to stop, and I have use of somebody with your talents. Maybe think about it.
She says, "I have a job, thanks."
Come on, extra gold, and it works towards your bosses like what they want you to do anyway.
She says, "Okay, tell you what. You make them stop. You turn them around, stop them from attacking. I walk out of here. I'll consider it."
I need some kind of a guarantee. We don't work on maybes.
All right, fine. You call your dogs off. I report back to my superiors, and then I'll come find you.
If you don't hold true to that, I will find you, and you will die.
I have no doubt of that.
Then we have ourselves a deal. And I shout out to everyone. I put my hand up and shout out to everyone. It's sorted. Let her go.
Okay. You hear all of that. Imp, you still got your action.
During the retreat, I imagine I would have pulled out my crossbow just to have it in hand. But oh wait, I can hold an action, can't I?
Yeah, you can hold an action.
If I'm aiming at her, it's not exactly gonna bode well if I'm aiming at her. So it's I do nothing with my action.
Okay. Hayes, over to you.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, no. I use my movement to instead put myself between her and the party. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sure, there's a sort of height advantage that she's got there between you, so it's still quite a clear shot, but you're very clearly like sending a message by standing there.
Yeah. That's the idea.
That's fine. Yeah, you can use your extra dash to get yourself there. That's no problem. Okay, over to Hayes.
Okay, so fun fact, the infiltrator armor actually gives me an extra 5 foot of movement, which is just what I need to get to the other side of the water wall.
Nice.
So I'm kind of imagining that as just sort of like she just activates some sort of impulse and she just sort of whoosh, is through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say one, you know what, I'm going to just say outright, out of character. Hayes is basically going to actually does not want anyone speaking to this assassin in any friendly terms. So she's going to pretend that she's already started attacking and didn't quite hear Imp in time and take a shot.
Okay, go
with
for
a
it.
lightning launcher,
Yep.
which has a range of 90 feet, so can easily hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I've made a terrible roll here, so I'm guessing an 11 doesn't hit.
11 won't hit, I'm afraid, no. So you make the shot with the lightning launcher and it goes straight past.
And she just shouts, "Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I was already moving to shoot."
Roll me deception. DC
I'm gonna roll
25.
insight, just out of curiosity.
Is that against Imp or the assassin?
Both. I rolled an 18. My insight.
Oh dear. And yeah, that's a 7.
Okay. Assassin is not buying it. Over to you, Aegis.
Flat from that.
Aegis, it's probably too far for him to hear, and especially through the wall of water, but he's just going to step forwards to the group, kind of meet the wall of water and be quite confused, but just be like, okay, I'm around my friends. I shall protect who I can.
I'm rusting.
And he will... he will do a bonus action second wind.
Okay, sounds good.
Come on, Peter.
Okay, that...
That's 11 hitting. Nice.
Yep. Oh, is that to me?
No, to me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
How can I can't, I don't think. Yeah, okay. So, Assassin's going to fire at Imp
Whoops.
with the crossbow. No sneak attack, alas, but, you know. That's a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Shield, okay, so you put up the shield. And that misses.
Bounces off that opal of silver.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hide for where she's about to hide, and I'm then gonna hide the token and move to where that is so that you don't see it. So I'm gonna roll the hide first. Oh, what's your passive perception, Imp?
10.
Never mind.
This is a rogue. There is no chance of me seeing.
So she's hiding.
Do I see which direction she moved towards?
Yeah, she went this way.
Yeah, okay, I thought she would. That was just logical.
Yeah. Okay, a 1 in. Over to you. With your passive perception, you probably can see. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this actually. With passive perception, yeah, a 1 in. You can see where she is. Plus, she's hexed, so Imp, you've probably got some innate understanding of where she is.
No, I do not.
Oh, never mind. You have no idea. But a 1 in knows.
Gonna do it. If I knows, then I'm gonna do another shot.
Okay.
May as well. That is a dirty 21.
That'll hit. Yeah, roll
Like
damage.
this. Yeah. A 10, and I'd like another strength check.
Ooh, let's go for it. That is a 13.
Damn it. That's exactly what she needed.
But was that 10 points of damage, did you say?
It were.
Nice. Very good. Not bloodied yet. Okay. Vintage?
Vintage is...
Wait, I wonder, are you moving at all?
Oh yeah, you can also move.
It is... Where is the assassin?
At the top.
Oh, it's still in the hex string?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There we go.
Good. Yeah, one is gonna 20, 25, 30. Move to there.
Okay. And Vintage.
Honestly, Vintage has never seen a wall made of water.
It's a slight
Stop
reflection
sneaking it.
of Vintage in his life.
Well, it was curious about the dog, so kind of poured at it, and then it wobbled, and then paw was wet, so then licking paw, and then that's water, and then she's gonna be jumping in and out and in and through and back and finish there.
Oh, I love that. Vintage can have inspiration.
Hey.
Imp, over to you. You don't know where the assassin has gone.
Probably would have seen the one in shoot into that bush, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
you've got a good
well,
idea, but you don't
considering-
know exactly where. Like, that's a 20-foot sort of space.
That's not what I'm concerned about. My thinking is, do I try to hold to our deal?
That is a good question.
And I think I do. Because, we're professionals. If I can get people to stop shooting at her, I have myself potentially somebody who might do a job for.
If there's one person you can trust, it's an assassin.
And she knows I have friends. We have some manner of capacity of tracking problem. I don't know how long she's been following us. Or what she knows. Okay, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20 to a 1 in. I'll choose this square. And I'd like to tell a 1 in. She's not a threat anymore. Look, dude, Tort, Fisher, ye who has the most respect of me of all of them. She's not a threat anymore. Trust me, we can just let this lie. Let bygones be bygones. Yeah? Help me convince everyone else, maybe?
Why?
Because when she lands, it's going to hurt. You saw what she did to Hayes. We don't want anyone to die. That's some nasty looking poison on those arrows.
None of us will die if she dies first.
Why am I the reasonable one here?
Are you sure you're the reasonable one here?
I'm 100% the reasonable one. I want somebody to die, and it's nobody that's present.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that.
I shade it to everyone else as well. Like, stop! They're kind of within speaking distance-ish now, but I shout anyway because I want to make sure everybody on the battlefield hears it.
We're in a wall of water right now.
So I sound a little muffled to you, but I'm still audible.
Glop, glop, glop.
Ooh.
Can I just breathe in there?
No.
Do I have any
Evil
way
sticking
to
his head back out. It's like, I don't know.
Ooh, I've got an idea. I'm gonna use my web for my action to cast the web on the people in the ball of water.
Okay.
Yes. Leave us open to the deadly assassin when I'm only on 1 hit point.
She said she'll leave. If she attacks any of us, then I'll deal with her. But
She attacked you, Imp. She just attacked you.
Because you lot won't leave her be when it's been made clear that she's
That
wrong.
was a clear accident.
I didn't believe that. Never mind the person you apparently have beef with.
Well, I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from Hayes, Aegis, and Vintage as they get
On
covered
their
in
turn.
sticky web. Oh, yeah, on their turn.
On
Yeah,
their turn.
not yet.
I've never seen. Hayes, have never seen her in my life.
Hayes, over to your
She's
go.
not a friend or enemy to Hayes.
I'm going to need a dexterity saving
Okay.
throws. You're coated in sticky web.
There we go.
Yeah. And that is an 8 for my saving throw.
Yeah, you fail.
You are restrained.
Yeah. Well, for the record, I was only going to take cover anyway, but yeah, since I can't move now. Wait, does web mean I can't move?
Yeah. So restrained means you can't move, but you can still take attacks.
You also still have your action.
But they are
So you could try to get out.
your attack rolls are at disadvantage, and attack rolls against you are at advantage.
You could use an action to get Ada and then through it. You don't have to take another saving throw until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. I think, well, at this point, Hayes had realised, obviously she doesn't realise that she didn't manage to fool Imp or the assassin, because presumably she thinks she's a flawless act, when she was just doing a very exaggerated hand over the mouth and gasp. So I'm gonna say she just takes out. She just sort of hoists. She basically just sort of dismisses the arm portion of her arm, so she's not actually got a weapon up, and she does nothing else but take the syringe out and swallow the potion.
Okay. Yep. So roll your healing.
Yeah. Which probably looks kind of ridiculous, but there we go. Wait, do I actually have a more dignified potion? No, I don't. Potion of
Okay.
healing's 1d4, isn't it?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2.
I will note that if anybody else gets a shot taken at them while this is going on, I will just drop the spell and just turn on her.
It's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, Pace takes the potion and she just has her hands in the air.
Aegis, over to you. You're in a
All
wall
right,
of water.
And also a web.
And a
Yes,
web,
I'll be
yes.
saving.
A dexterity save, please.
Imp, are you trying to drown me?
Yeah. It's okay, actually. You've got ages before you start suffocating. You've got ages before you start suffocating.
Hey.
That's a 8 on the dex save.
Okay. Well, you can hold your breath for 1 plus your constitution modifier minutes. So you're going to be okay.
You said I could take an action to get out of the web, was it?
Yep, you can make a strength check to try and break the web.
Okay, I shall do that. At the 7.
Stuck in that
This
web.
dice is going away.
Okay. We go over to the assassin who has just seen Hayes, you're just outside of the wall of water, aren't you?
Who are
Hey,
you talking to?
Yeah, Hayes.
yeah, she is.
Primary target is restrained. Easy shot. Okay. With advantage.
No,
Well,
we made a deal.
I could have been in cover him. I
It's
could have
o-
been in cover.
It's okay.
Oh,
Ro-
yeah.
Like a cover.
rogues aren't
That's not
scary
me.
when they've got advantage.
I'll do protect on this.
You'll do protect. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That neutralizes the advantage.
Doesn't the webbing provide
That
some
means-
cover or something as well?
No, the webbing
It
is.
lightly obscures.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's light obscurance, then she wouldn't be attacking because she's only going to be attacking if she's got advantage. So she's going to attack Imp instead.
All right then.
Okay, that
Whatever
is a
you're doing, I don't think it's working.
19 to hit.
I don't have shield because I've already used I am.
All right. Well, let's that crossbow
No
bolt
concentration save.
goes straight into your chest. 8 points of piercing damage plus
And I lost expeditious retreat too.
15 points of piercing damage. So that's now a total of 23 points of piercing damage.
I'm dead.
I need a constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's all right. I'm good at those. Where's my?
Against poison, if that matters.
19.
19 is a success. You'll take half of this. So remember, it was 23 so far, because we need to know if this is max damage. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. How much is going to be max damage? Because that's... hang on, let me do the math.
21.
Oh,
If it's 21 poison.
Oh, fuck. It's 29 poison.
Imp's dead.
Oh, wait, halved! Halved.
Because I made the save.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you made the
say,
save.
okay,
29 over 2 is 14.
Not quite.
So that's that was
Level
close.
your con.
Yeah, level your con. Be a dwarf. Stop antagonizing the assassin. Several of those things.
I try to be. I'm a warlock. I'm good at social stuff. What do you mean?
Imp hits the deck. Okay. A 1 in. Over to you. Imp has just gone straight down next to you.
Yeah. Yeah, Imp sure has. Do I have that I can use? Nothing really. Going to try and drag Imp. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. So your movement's going to be halved, but you can absolutely drag an ally. That's no problem.
Okay. I can't use dash for that, can I?
Yeah, you can.
That's the thing. Okay, so I can move 30 feet while dragging
Absolutely, yeah.
into the water.
You're just outside the water because the water will be.
Just
Oh
outside
no,
the water,
because you've got that fucking cloak. No, yeah, you're just inside the water.
Oh, yeah. Also, a one can hold their breath for an hour anyway, so.
Yeah, that
I will point out that I
goes great.
cannot hold my breath because I'm unconscious.
Yes, you will be
That is true.
immediately suffocating. Now, suffocating is not immediate
Imp
death,
is just outside the wall.
so you can survive for a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier. So that's not too bad for Imp.
Just pointing out
Imp's not
right
in the water
here.
anyway, so it's fine.
Plus, I can throw Imp like over here. Wow.
And you can't regain hit points or be stabilized until you can breathe again. So bear that in mind. Healing won't work on Imp when they're in the wall of water.
They're currently just outside it.
Yeah. So for now, it's fine. Yeah. Vintage.
Yeah. Can Vintage also drag Imp?
Yeah. Some bucket chain.
And just put Imp over here?
Yeah.
Somewhere to the south, a paladin is smiling.
Yes. Okay. Imp, death save, please.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 2.
Well, could have
That
been
went
a
on-
lot
that-
worse.
That dice went on a journey and I thought I was dead again.
Well, you wouldn't be dead with a natural one. You just have 2 death saves failed.
2 death saves, yeah.
Yeah, you've not taken one other
I
one yet.
mean,
Mhm.
Yet.
to be fair, 2 would be quite close to rolling a natural 20, given the position
true.
of
That's true.
numbers on D20.
So Imp has 1 death save failure. They are a natural 1 away from death. Hayes, over to you.
Okay, so Hayes is going to think for a minute, shout over to the assassin, sort of semi-hoping that the water's going to dull up what everyone else is hearing. I'd assume not.
Absolutely
And
not.
she's
No.
basically going to shout at the assassin, you're ready to leave already. The one who was dealing with you is down. And I'm pretty sure the ranger will have little trouble capturing you all alive. Do you want to risk that? You know how it goes. This attempt has failed.
Are you intimidating or persuading, do you think?
I'm gonna say she's basically trying to reason with the assassin, although it doesn't
Okay.
really make much difference either way.
That's persuasion then, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming I'm rolling that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16.
16. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And
You look at her and you don't see too much of a change in her facial expression.
okay. Okay, question. Did that use up my action?
No, I think you're good to use an action.
Yep. I'm going to step back behind the wall of water and try and stabilize him then.
Okay, roll me a medicine check.
I got in medicine. That's 13.
13's enough. Imp, you are stable. You're no longer taking death saves.
Hey.
You will return to consciousness in 3 hours. Aegis, over to you.
Okay. All right. I think Aegis is just going to step into the middle of the group here, and just stand guard over the downed imp and in front of Hayes. Stand steady, everyone. I think they're on the way out.
Oh, does the hex curse
That'll be
not
me.
drop from you being unconscious? Imp.
No, but being as I'm unconscious, it's going to be irrelevant anyway.
If you regain
so-
any hit points, put the condition back on.
Yeah, I will do.
The rogue is. Are they going to go? Or are they going to try and take Hayes out while they can? I think they're going to weigh things up at this point. And I think they are going to live to fight another day. They are going to absolutely beast it off. Another 90 feet in distance. Is anyone going to attack?
I think Hayes is happy to see the back of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Conan's going to leave it too.
Congratulations. You have just survived an encounter with a CR8 creature.
Man.
Right.
That was a very difficult fight because it was not intended to be a fight. it was one strike and gone in the night. But you lot had good ways of chasing it down. Genuinely though, you almost bloodied it. I was quite impressed, or her more accurately.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. A CR8 is not beyond the realms of possibility for your level now. It's just the sort of thing you'd say for a boss fight. And the assassin specifically has quite low health because the assassin is a glass cannon. Like, you saw how much damage was being dealt. They can do that every turn. That's what makes them extremely scary. But yeah, we will go back to the Nordmark world. And what I might do, because it's going to be 3 hours for him to return to consciousness, I'm going to say that uses your remaining 3 tokens, so you would probably be stopping here for the night.
Yeah.
We just put Imp in the carriage and just go on into the next plane square.
Because the carriage is being used sort of like as a rotation system for resting as they move on, which allows them to move faster. No.
Yeah, but they have
we had
fewer
this
guards now.
I've explained this
That
before.
actually makes it more
This
so.
is the limits of the game system. And by the game system, I mean the benefit I've given you is don't have anyone unconscious and you get this benefit.
Okay.
I think if anything, having fewer guards would mean there was more rotation going on, wouldn't it?
I'd be using Imp as a cushion, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Hayes is just going to wait, sort of, because Hayes stabilized him. She's going to basically sort of wait until they come round under the pretense of just making sure they're okay. Sorry, I'm really bad with words at the moment. Make sure they're okay and wait for them to come round.
I think during this time, Aegis would be questioning Hayes about why would that assassin be targeting you specifically? What have you gotten us into, Hayes?
Oh, well, I'm clearly heavily armed and armed. She probably assumed I was the priority target.
What did she shout? Something about the Lord.
I don't know. I had an arrow in my chest at the time.
What was the Lord's name, Nick?
Let me get that for you. It was Lord Watchful Ren Dubois.
Do you know the name Lord Watchful Ren Dubois?
Just breaking character a second, would I, Nick?
I will answer in DMs.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Okay, so Hayes just pauses for a moment and says, well, I may have heard the name, yes. Hardly an unknown figure.
Should we be expecting further assassination attempts from them?
They have a bit of a reputation for using assassins, yes.
And then why you? What have you done?
I can say with complete and utter honesty that Hayes the Lever, has done nothing wrong.
We shall continue to protect you, but we need to know what we're dealing with here. So any information.
Okay, are you aware of what happened in Bleakwash?
Yes, all too well.
Let's just say he had a hand in it.
Was that subtlety from Aegis?
He prefers not to think about what happened in Bleakwash.
Imp approves for entirely different.
But Hayes, I do
also
not remember you
unconscious.
being in Bleakwash.
Oh, there it goes. Out the window.
Is it entirely necessary, you know?
I'm just confused. I don't understand all of this. This adventuring life is new to me. I don't understand all of this, but if there are people attacking because of what happened in Bleakwash, then this is surely putting a target on all of our backs rather than just yours.
Let me put it this way. As I said, Hazel Hayes the Lever was not present at Bleakwash, but shall we say a friend of mine was. That is why that is why she was targeting me.
See, I think.
All right. Anything else?
Upon waking up, Imp is going to want to have words with Hayes.
Sure. It's going to be like that scene in The Lord of the Rings where Frodo wakes up at the end of it and everyone's coming in one at a time, but now it's to question Hayes, not to just hug them.
Oh no!
Like,
oh no!
I've got huge problems with that scene because like this, Frodo's convalescing from serious injuries and they just jump on him.
That's just how hobbits be.
That's unrelated. Oh, B, I heard P.
Oh,
my.
Like, wait,
that's
what?
a very different scene.
No, that's Emphasis' job.
Anyway, sorry, Imp, you go and see Hayes.
Yeah. Hayes, who I believe said was staying by my side until I woke up.
Yeah.
So she's probably the first thing my eyes anyway. I sit up, get myself a bit more comfortable, fold my arms, and just totally nonchalantly, the scimitar just appears. Like, yes, I am intending to be somewhat threatening here. And I say,
As you're welcome.
you got me shocked. We need to have a little talk about etiquette. If a member of the team that you are working with makes some kind of a declaration, unless you seriously believe that they have been magically influenced, you should probably work with your team. We don't survive if we don't work together.
A fair point. As I said at the time, I was already moving to attack.
I didn't believe you then, and I don't believe you now.
Well then, it appears we're at an impasse.
How did she know you?
I can say with full honesty, I've never met her in my life.
That's not what I said. Not why I asked. I don't particularly care who you know. How did she know you?
Well, I did just tell Aegis. A friend of mine was at Bleakwash.
And that's relevant because...
That assassin works for the spying wing branch of the cult Imperator, responsible for the events of Bleakwash. Is that enough?
Let's call it a start. You clearly don't want to share. That's fine. But until prove you can be trusted to be one of us, I'm going to say that we are not friends. At best, we are reluctant colleagues. Do not get one of us hurt again, at least deliberately.
Hey,
I'm not
will you
forgiving
be
at the
trying
best
to-
of times. So, will I be trying to...
so I saw when you moved to attack the young man while he was down.
Yes, well, I've been having a rough time with it lately, and he set me on fire.
Wow.
You get what's coming to you, don't you?
Okay. Well, if it makes you trust me more, I'll let you in on a secret.
Hmm.
And Hayes basically speaks in Infernal and says, I'm not a tiefling.
All right, I'm gonna need inspiration on the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Ages 2, actually.
would Imp know what a changeling is? Because that's where my mind goes, but it's like meta knowledge.
Changelings are fairly rare, but they're about as rare as tieflings. So people have heard of them fairly well. You know, you might meet one in a medium to large sized town sort of thing. So one in every 1,000 to 10,000 people is a changeling. Tieflings are a bit more common than that, but they're common enough. People have heard of them. You've certainly heard of them.
Reasonable enough to say I know what a changeling is, and it's reasonable to assume that that's where my mind goes. When
you don't know how they work for sure, because there are other things like changelings. There are shifters and stuff like that that sort of probably all get amalgamated together in the legend of how changelings work. Because obviously, you know, being from Airedale, there are not that many people there, so there's not currently a changeling in it. Well, is there? That's a good question, actually.
Maybe.
You have not
Aegis
grown
would kind
up
of barge
with
in
a
on-
changeling in Airedale, is what I should more accurately say.
So I think
That
Aegis
does
would kind of
make life
barge in on this conversation, and having not understood what the last things that were said were, just actually he's not going to grab Aegis, because he's not going to grab Imp because they're just recovering. But he would get right up in Imp's face and be like, I don't know why you are haranguing this young lady, but what you did during that encounter was infinitely more dangerous than anything that she has been through. You have multiple times now put the entire party in danger with your shenanigans. I don't know what you're up to or what deal you're trying to make with some random assassin in a forest, but this has to stop.
My guy.
Bertrand sort of pokes around with some warm water and bandages, and is like, I've just come back to swap the poor Imp's band. Oh, I see you're all busy. I'll give you a moment, and disappears again.
Oh, I love people so much.
Yeah. Hayes makes just stands behind Aegis and makes the mad face at Imp.
Oh no, is it like that fucking meme with the cat sat at the
that's
table?
exactly what I
Yeah.
mean.
Leaning over Aegis and just like,
comics, yeah, just the old Rage Comics troll face.
oh, I see.
You know,
Oh.
yeah, with the really high cheeked one-sided smirk.
Just suddenly high def.
The DreamWorks smirk.
The response to that would be a surprisingly measured, sort of very calm, just looking up at him because I'm still like lying down. Yeah? I got caught up the wagon because you lot interfered. I was going for the non-violent option against somebody who was clearly more skilled than any of us individually. She very well could have put Hayes down. If it were not for a 1-in, actually, without water.
If I may, but I do believe she was fleeing until you tried to make a deal.
She was fleeing until she started taking hits. She got pulled towards us. I happened to be close enough to take advantage of that. And then you kept attacking. And don't give me that it was too late nonsense.
We do not let assassins leave. We don't know when they'll attack again. We don't know what their plan is or who they'll go and regroup with. You going off and doing your own thing without informing anybody or telling us of your plans puts the whole group in danger.
You kind of have to improvise in the occasional moment.
If you want to be part of this group, you have to act as a group, Imp.
Aegis, she was fast as fuck. She was fast like me using magic. We were not catching her.
A 1-in seemed to have no problem.
Again, not without magic.
A 1-in landed multiple shots. We could have protected ourselves if it hadn't been for your foolishness.
If I may speak up, Imp is correct. I believe they were significantly more dangerous than we could have handled.
And who's to say we would have been able to handle them in 8 miles' time down the road?
It's quite clear they were just trying to send a message.
I agree with that sentiment. In the short conversation I did manage to have with her, she intimated that she was immediately heading back to her superiors. We were not going to see her again on this trip. I could have made it so that we meet again in non-hostile terms, had hostilities stopped when one side actually spoken. Alas, it did not work out.
Find your willingness to trust assassins troubling, Imp.
I find your willingness to put other people in danger through your arrogance troubling, Aegis.
My arrogance? Imp, I think you need to take a good long hard look at yourself, boy. Sorry, grenade the boy.
Well, this has certainly made life interesting, but I don't think we're getting any further in this discussion. Perhaps we should focus on getting home.
Yes, let's.
I quite agree.
Aegis, would you like to give inspiration to anyone?
I think a 1-in's the only person without inspiration right now, right?
Yeah, because you're getting an inspiration for a second time right now.
Yeah, I'll give it to a 1-in, I guess, then.
That was blistering.
It's amazing. All three of you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've already given Hayes an Imp inspiration as well for that. That was incredible. The entire party has inspiration because Vintage has inspiration right now.
Yeah. Also, all your water skins are full again.
Oh,
because a 1-in kind of used shape water to move water from the barrel into everyone's water skins while you were all not paying attention.
Take it from the wall.
And I had a good shower.
Yeah.
Pixel just pointed out I could have tried to convince. We could have tried. Well, it could have possibly been convinced that it was all just a dream.
So I think we're going to stop here because it's been 3 hours and it's a school night for me. Got to be in school tomorrow. So
Yes.
I'm not. I'm at work. All right. I'm going to be even more sad.